Hi, I'm DK Will, and this is DK Will Talk About It. I'm going to do another quick video today on the Iraqi dinar, and I'm just going to cover the scoop. I think I gave enough commentary on the prior one, and this is just going to be reading some quote unquote so called intel, and I'm the messenger. I'm making it readily available, and let's get this going.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right.
All right, now if the mics sound right, let's get her going. We're going to take a look at news and rumors and opinions for Friday afternoon, 9/24. These are RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR update as of Friday. Judy note, multiple sources have confirmed that RV appointments would not happen this weekend. That's would not happen this weekend, though Tier 4B, us, the internet group, was very likely to be liquid sometime next week. Gladly pay us on Tuesday. With some sources saying Tier 4B would start appointments on Monday, 27 September. On Thursday, 23 September, Bruce claimed that Tier 4B would receive emails and 800 numbers to make exchange redemption appointments on Saturday, 25 September. That'd be tomorrow in my world. Tier 4B would set appointments on Saturday, 25 September, and Sunday, 26 September, and start those appointments on Monday, 27 September. There is talk of getting it out before the end of the month. Likely events. Tier 4B notification to set exchange redemption appointments was expected during or right after DEF CON 1 scare event that were happening right now and will continue for at least another week. I just read somewhere, somehow, and maybe it's in this one about tsunamis coming, so let's just keep going. Here it is. A global and U.S. financial collapse event appeared imminent. There was major seismic activity worldwide with potential to cause tsunamis hitting both the U.S. East Coast and Japan-China coasts. If you guys know of Mr. Poole and Mr. Loop, you know that they showed images of negative type images of tsunamis hitting places, and after that was, I guess, the sunrise time for the funds issue with XRP and everybody else, the reset. Okay, so Mark Z report. Historic bonds and European bondholders were supposed to receive their funds on Friday. That would be today in my time. Thursday's big call with Bruce, a contract with Wells Fargo. Dogman Encounters. I subscribe. A contract with Wells Fargo that was tied to bondholders said that emails to Tier 4B with 800 numbers on them to make exchange redemption appointments would go out once bondholders have been paid. Ongoing story, the bondholders have to be paid first. Tier 4B would set appointments on Saturday, 25 September, Sunday, 26. We just read that. Fleming. Thursday, 23 September. Everybody is zipped up tighter than a drum. Iraq has a new budget to announce. They've got a new currency in the bank. This announcement is committed before the 1st of October, which is also the same time to deliver the budget to the Iraqi nationals. I also saw where they paid the Kurdistan region a chunk of change. The new golden dinar is in the banks. The Iraqi people throughout this nation, which now includes Kuwait, are joyfully anticipating this new lifeline of hope for a brighter future. Once Iraq makes the announcement of the new golden dinar as international, they have 4 days to get certain things done. It usually takes 3 to 4 days to get all protocols done. Announcements are expected to be out in the mosque on Saturday, September 25th. Okay, so that is tomorrow here in the United States. I'm Central Standard Time. I'm 8 hours, I believe, behind Iraq. And so if I'm 8 hours behind Iraq, midnight tonight or 4 hours from now would make it 8 o'clock in the morning there. So we don't have a whole lot of time left to be able to find out the veracity of what we just read. And here, folks, is a link that will be in the link. And you can read the entire GCR information. Moving on, courtesy of Dinar Guru. Pimpy, this is my opinion only. As they continue to rebuild, they're going to need a much stronger currency. But right now, I think what they're trying to do is figure out how to just manage the budget, which they're doing. Implement the white paper reforms, all the things that need to be done for them to get on solid ground, which they will. But once that starts to happen, and it looks like they're definitely heading in the right direction, they're going to have to change the value of their currency. It has to start increasing in value. I think it's going to go up in increments quickly over time. Let me emphasize, I don't know any of these people. I read and I make my own assessments, but I will emphasize in this person's behalf. I think. Okay? Nobody knows, so let's not get our panties up in a bind. And then we have Iraq seeks to move the file of frozen funds in France. We don't care. We're not going to read about that. And now we're going to go over to here. And Mark Z and Michael Petrell, Friday morning chat. What are some points out of here? Okay, today will be a big day for news, for sure. On the RV front, very little has changed since last night. At this point, nothing more than rumors. They did not start processing in Europe or Asia. My contacts over there had a last update earlier in their day was to expect the release of their historic bond money later this evening, so today still has a possibility. Moving on. A member says, I have a first-hand account of bondholders being processed right now. Mark Z says, we have not seen zilch out of Reno. I talked to some folks there, but they have no comments on what to expect. They are simply geared up and prepared. For the most part, today is a nothing burger, but there is still great static about this evening and tomorrow and about how this is our weekend. I hope this is accurate. I'm as tired of this game as you guys are. The chatter on the banking side and the group leaders has been good. Guess we just need to buckle up. Maybe they are waiting for the events of this afternoon to play out. Isaac pops in and says, hello, I will have news tomorrow. Direct from the source. Keep you posted. Okay, questions, comments. And now let's see here. For those that don't know, article, China's central bank has declared all crypto transactions illegal. Yes, we do know. We follow crypto pretty closely. As we were watching Evergrande crash, as we were watching things become unglued in front of our eyes, so this is their response. Rather than admit their fiat currency is toast and let people have another option, they are just going to remove the other option. This is a desperate central bank control mechanism. Consistent with what I've been saying in other videos, I hope you watch my videos. I hope you like my videos. I hope you subscribe to my videos. I hope you share my videos. And I hope you come back. The problem is with the blockchain technology, it will find a way. This is an interesting development today. It does not surprise me. This is a serious death throw from the CCP and the central banks. There's going to be a meltdown. This will have repercussions, especially with El Salvador, who we know went to Bitcoin. Many other countries looking to back up their currencies and their treasuries with different cryptocurrencies. In 80% of Africa now, they are using cryptos to try to get around banking. The problem is cryptos remove the necessity of having central banks. Gold-backed sound money and cryptocurrencies with utility and purpose are going to kill the central bank fiat system. That's what I believe. Central banks are running scared right now in China, especially as their markets implode and unhappy citizens. Repercussions of this will be heard for a while. It's getting sticky, wicky, icky, folks. It's going down. And as you can see, that's universal information. It's mainstream. It's Dinar land. It's everywhere because it's true. And so that's all I got. I just wanted to do a video with some highlights of the news. Excuse me, not the news. The intel stuff out there. If you want to call it intel, the guru talk. If you want to call it guru talk. I want to remind you as well that I put in the Dinar recaps, but you can click on the links. When you click on the links, and you can do things like this and end up right at the source of the information and actually read the Restored Republic update as of September 24th, 2021, and you can go there and you can read about it and maybe get enlightened a little bit. You know, a lot of people aren't even aware. This image here with the former President Trump saving babies, and look in the background now. Look who's back there. Reaper's back there, and he's running from these skeletal images and terrible things to save these babies. Some people will look at that and think, haha, it's funny, that's cute. They hate Trump because the media told them to, whatever. I don't know him. I don't hate him. So I'm going to say that. But what I also believe, and I've seen, they are rescuing babies. People are doing some terrible things to our children. And so the political bias and the division, divide and conquer mentality in the United States has to stop. And people have to open their eyes and see, because we are living in the, I guess you could call them the end times. Critical times, hard to deal with. I don't guess, I know. And the sheep are being separated from the goats. And so who are the goats? The goats are the people that hate people for no reason, don't even know them. They hate them because they watch them on a movie screen or a TV show, or a talking head told them, ooh, they're terrible people, even though you've never met the person in your life, and you're trusting some lying media telling you hate this person because we said so. And they try to scar people, smear people, and there's so many people to just buy it. I'm going off on a tangent. I said I'd just do news. Well, I just did the news, y'all. I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It. I've talked about it. Have a wonderful day.